Hey, what's up? It's your best fiend, not Dan. And I wanted to show you something real quick that I have been playing with. I actually found this, personally speaking, when I typed in the wrong frequency into my Baofeng. I would later come to find out that there's some other people in the InfoSec industry, like MG, a person named Maggie, that's been doing interesting things in this realm as well. And yeah, I think you'll find what I'm about to do pretty fascinating, and I hope it encourages you to bust out your old Baofengs or whatever you may have and play around with this stuff. So the main idea that has been present is you can cause interference using these Baofeng ham radios by broadcasting at a certain frequency that causes interference on unshielded devices like this speaker back here. Sounds amazing. Now, the difference between some of the other experiments that I've seen and what I'm about to do is that I'm introducing a second Baofeng. And what I've done with the second Baofeng is I've deviated the frequency to a new frequency that's kind of a harmonic of the original. This may sound a little gibberishy, but trust me where I'm going with this. So I'm using two separate frequencies, and the result is this. So I'm hitting transmit on the first one. Notice, by the way, when I hit transmit, the wagginess or waviness or whatever of the stuff on the speaker, and it's literally just because of the antenna. Watch. I find that kind of interesting. I don't know why. Anyways, so we have that, but when I hit transmit on the second one, watch what it enables me to do. Tell me that this isn't pretty crazy. Oh, before we do it real quick, I want to show you guys something. This speaker, by the way, is a Yamaha 8. I don't actually know the exact model number, but I can tell you it's going to be right down below. But it's hooked up to this this mixer right here. I'm turning the mixer off. The only thing connected to that speaker at this point is cables that are connected to the mixer, but that and the power, and that's it. There's nothing else. It's not a Bluetooth enabled speaker. It's not Wi-Fi enabled. It's nothing wireless enabled about this thing. It's a wired only setup. I actually bought it specifically because of that. I didn't realize that the shielding was kind of sucky as it is, but check this out. So I'm hitting transmit on number 1, and now I'm hitting transmit on number 2. And now I'm talking on a speaker that should not be able to get my voice. Essentially, I'm throwing my voice into a speaker that's not wireless. That speaker's not wireless by any stretch of the imagination, by any definition, and yet it's wireless. It's being accomplished through a carrier signal. Again, the kind of God frequencies that we're using here are interesting frequencies, but when you add in a harmonic, it acts as some kind of interesting carrier signal that lets you throw quite literally your voice to whatever your target electronics are. Now, I'm throwing my voice in an analog fashion, but just open your mind and think about, well, what happens if I threw a data stream at an unshielded monitor? Because I can turn all my monitors off, and these are BenQs. They're known to be kind of higher end. I can turn them right off by interrupting the HDMI, or the display port, I should say, video stream. What happens if I inject the right code or modulation? There's so many interesting things that I think are just waiting to be discovered, that I truly encourage you to bust out your Baofangs and get cracking. Get involved in just playing around with this stuff. And if you want some assistance on a starting point or whatever, I would say just play around with any frequency. But if you really, really, really want to know what frequencies I'm using, let's have a chat. DM me or find me on the Hacker Rehab Discord. That's discord.gg/hackers. Or IRC, you can find me on TCP Direct. Shouts to all my homies on TCP Direct. FNet, Supernets occasionally. I'm all over the place. I'm like some kind of STD. I should cut that. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day, night, morning, dusk, brunch. I don't know. I don't fucking care. It was a platitude. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm just kidding, but best fiend not Dan. Check it out. Later.